Hey guys, I don't have too much to update you guys on, but I hope this video isn't gonna be too long. But I just gotta I guess share my thoughts with you guys with some recent Gundam stuff. So obviously I'm going to talk about some Gundam news, especially, and I kind of don't feel like I should be bringing this up because it's all on Gundam Guys Blogspot, and um, if you do follow the blog, you pretty much know what I'm going to bring up. I guess I kind of want to share my thoughts on the Real Raid Freedom. We've seen some images, some actual model images of that, some other things on the side, some new releases, future releases, stuff like that. And then also want to share some of the new obsessions I've come across, and well, not really obsessions, but I guess just some new things that I've acquired, I guess. And also I want to talk about the future of this channel. Not really the future of this channel, but some things that I've been having on my mind about this channel, especially because of certain things that have to do with finding, or I guess rekindling the flame again. So I guess here we go. So as you all know, I've been trying to get out all these Darker Than Moon figure reviews. I'm almost done. I think I have maybe 6 more videos to go, so probably 2 more days worth of reviews. I don't think I'll review the Captain America figures unless you guys want me to. Um, so that's that. That's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna keep on continuing with the Darker Moon figures. I think the rest are pretty much just smaller figures like Cyberverse figures and just a couple of deluxes. I think the only ones left is a Side Swipe and a Nitro Bumblebee. I think that's pretty much it. And then yeah, like I said, the rest are Cyberverse figures, which are pretty easy to do. There are 3 that I'm gonna do there are 3 that I'm gonna do as one, and it's the Dreads. Um, 2 Cyberverse Legions and 1 Cyberverse Commander. So, and if you're not familiar with the Dreads, they are that the three that kind of reconned and chased down like the Autobots on the highway in that scene. So, and those are some really cool robots. I really wish they could like bring a crowbar into Lost Class since they have Crankcase, and then come out with like a Voyager class hatchet. That'd be cool, I think. Uh, so yeah, that's that with those reviews. Thanks to that though, thanks to me kind of taking a break from doing Gundam related videos, aside from the stuff that's been on Versus Eclipse, the little builds of GM Type C, which should be done by now. Just haven't had a chance to record, and the pieces are all cut up and everything. I basically only have to do the head, and that was pretty much it. I had to do the head, put the head together, put the whole kit together, and then kind of just share my thoughts on the build itself and some things that I liked and didn't like about the build, and things like that. And I because because of all the building and all these Transformer reviews, have uh, kind of found that that thing that was missing, that the thing that would rekindle the flame, as some of you guys would say. Um, so in terms of that, I think with this channel, with the Versus Z channel, I think I'm gonna want to do more builds, more work in progresses. I'm kind of glad that I haven't really done any progress with the Scorpion custom, because that way I can actually do a work in progress and post videos here, just as everyone else would do. Like Vegeta does it, Camnix does it. So I kind of, and then watching their videos kind of just made me want to just kind of do that with Scorpion Custom, since it's my first basically official custom that deserves a work in progress. So I'm kind of glad I haven't really gotten far with that, so that way I can show you guys what I'm doing. I was gonna prime them the other day because it's been really warm. I was gonna prime the pieces, but it's because it's been warm. But then this thought came across my mind. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna show what the pieces look like. Well, I guess I could prime them and then show you what's gonna look like. But I'm gonna use a Krylon um, black primer, which is gonna be the base for Scorpion's body, because he's yellow and black or whatever. So I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna use any gloss on him, any gloss black on him at least, but I still need to get like a good shade of yellow that I want to use for Scorpion. So until that happens, I can't really get anywhere with painting. I'm just gonna leave him plain primered, which won't look too bad because I like the color of the primer black. It's, or not, rather not the color, but the finish. It's kind of almost matte. It's like it's flat, but it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. So yeah, so that's that. And like I said, I want to focus more on builds, less of reviews, more on builds. And with that being said, I'm going to focus more on working on videos on the VersaClipse channel because I want to do more builds now that this guy arrived, Delta Plus. I'll be able to look at like what I want to do with this guy, but first is going to have to be it's going to be the Resale Commander type. So far I haven't seen any Delta Plus videos yet, as of yet. It's either that or I just haven't looked, or maybe just the folks who I'm subscribed to, or the folks who I haven't been subscribed to have maybe posted a video. I haven't looked, but I haven't seen a review yet, aside from the ones that are all over, like all over the internet that Gundam Guy posts up. So far so good. I'm liking the way it looks. From the poses that I've seen, it doesn't seem to be a model kit that focuses too much on posability. Maybe yes, articulation, but as some of you know, or at least I know, posability or articulation doesn't really fall into the same category as pose. Well, okay, what I'm trying to say is articulation is not the same as posability. You can have so much articulation, but not the right kind of articulation to have, you know, a good amount of posability. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't look like that. It just looks like it's got a lot of engineering incorporated into it, and a lot of engineering, especially for the transformation, which is understandable. I was hoping to pull off some, you know, very serious poses with it, but we'll see. I have to build it myself. I can't really judge based on pictures. They're the only pictures I've seen. So I'll have to build this guy and, you know, find out for myself. And I'm actually excited to build it because it looks complex. It's probably one of the more complex master grades I've built. And with that being said, I don't have a lot of master grades, so like you know, for a while, master grade RX-78 2.0 was a complex model kit, or you know, complex in terms of not hard to build, but like it's got you know, nice features in the engineering, stuff like that. But so far, I think this is one of the more complicated model kits that I've ever built, because, or would be the more complicated model kits I'm ever going to build, because not only is it a newer master grade, but it's a transformable master grade. Yeah, it looks like it's a parts former. You know, I wouldn't doubt that, but if it isn't a parts former, that'd be cool. So yeah, I'm excited for Delta Plus. We're excited to start the Resale Commander type, which would be the next build that I will do after this GM Type C is done. On the side of all this stuff, I'm actually gonna I think I'm gonna bust out with the still unbuilt, almost a year ago, more than a year ago, high grade Gundam X, and just straight up out of the box build that thing and see how it goes. So yeah, and with that said, speaking of model kits, Fun Psyche and Master Gundam high grade, well, let's say high grade Master Gundam and high grade Shining Gundam have just been released today, as of the recording of this video, which is August 25th, Thursday. I still haven't gotten my shipping notice, but as for some of us who shop at HLJ know, they ship either a night or a day later for, I guess, people outside of Japan. I don't know how it works, but and I'm pretty sure Prime 92 knows this, but we always get our stuff delayed a little bit, which gets annoying sometimes, because you could have placed your order like the day they posted pre-orders, and still have not gotten your package shipped on the day of, because there's like this first come first. I don't know how it works, but sometimes the first time that's ever happened, the first and only time that's ever happened to me was when Gadess and the Gun Archer came out, and I didn't get mine shipped until like the next batch of stuff came, because by the time it was back order or whatever, I still didn't get mine. So that was the first and only time it happened. So if it happens another 2 or 3 times, no, another 2 times, then I'm gonna like forget about HLJ. But anyway, I mentioned this in the build video that I reserved or pre-ordered Shining and Master, but it was like a day later I canceled on Shining because I figured it would be cheap if I got it at Boss Robot Hobby, which is, you know, local shop. I go there all the time. Um, and he'd have it for a good price, I'm pretty sure. But I really wanted to get the Master Gundam because I wanted to kind of make up for when I bought a pre-built Master Grade Master Gundam. Maybe it might not par up to it. I mean, obviously, how does a high grade, you know, match up to a Master Grade that's got crazy pullability? I have a feeling this high grade is going to do more than just match up to it. I've seen the picture reviews and stuff like that. Hopefully I'm right, because I'm really looking forward to a smaller scale Master Gundam that I could really pose and pull off really cool poses with that. So yeah, and I'm gonna matte coat it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually paint the colors. Not paint the colors, but paint it in different colors. And instead, I'm just gonna matte coat whatever the color of the plastic is, which is, I guess, more closer to the anime colors. But I want to get the dark blue or whatever the hell color it is into more of a black, and then the dark purple. I don't know. The other color, his body color, get that more into a darker blue. Hopefully, hopefully. If not, then I'll hunt down another Master Grade and then work on that instead, because I kind of like the darker colors. And then you get to see an example of what I'm talking about if you go to Gundam Guys Blogspot. So yeah, that's that for the Gundam stuff. I'm waiting for the shipment to come. If I don't get the shipment, by the time, you know, if they pull, basically if HLJ pulls another Gadess Gun Archer on me and they run out of stock before they even ship mine, I'm just gonna cancel the order entirely, and I've got other stuff to buy using my card. So and then I'll just get the kit later on, because, you know, I still wanna build this. I still wanna build Result Commander type. I've got a backlog of stuff that I can still work on besides Master Gundam. But the hope was, by the time I got Master Gundam, and I didn't pay for faster shipping. I don't really care when I get my kits, so I'm gonna get mine 2 weeks in like 2 weeks. But the hope was, by the time I got it, I could out of the box build it and see what was up. So yeah, that's it for the Gundam stuff. So like I said, I want to focus more on doing like builds, more build videos. So I'm gonna focus more on the Versus Eclipse channel. And I know it said that before a lot of times, especially even now. But it all has to do with, you know, my schedule, how tired I am, how lazy I am, and all this other stuff. So it's all based on all that. But I really do want to focus more on doing some more builds and stuff, since I have like a backlog of stuff to do. So that's that for Gunpla stuff, I guess, pretty much. So Delta Plus, excited to have it, excited to start building this guy as soon as I finish GM Type C. I'm going to review him afterwards. But of course, first things first, I need to knock out all these Dark Gundam figure reviews. I'm going to do an unboxing video of this guy. I forgot if I did an unboxing for Result Commander, but I just remembered I did. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this guy later on, and then I'll upload it later on as well. I'm going to just record this video right after this one, and then upload it like a couple days later, maybe like Saturday or Sunday or something. So that's that. Now, what has been keeping me busy, aside from doing Gunpla stuff? What's been distracting me? Grand Theft Auto 4. Finally decided to get it after, like, when the hell did this game come out? I don't know. 2009, apparently. So, 3 years ago? 2 years ago, I mean? My math sucks. So, a couple years ago, it came out. Wow, it's only been 2 years. I would have gotten the special pack that comes with, like, the expansions and stuff. They had it on sale at GameStop for $10 more than this compared to, like, what normal price is. So basically just $30. But I was like, I'm probably not gonna be able to get to all those expansion things in time, because there are other games that I'm planning to get, like Assassin's Creed Revelations. So this, I haven't actually been playing Mortal Kombat too much, but I got Freddy Krueger, which is awesome, and I've just kind of been playing with him, but I haven't been online really because I've been playing this. Aside from that, because I have to blame this on being on Tumblr. Because of me being on Tumblr, you know, a lot of people love Star Wars on Tumblr for whatever reason it is. Like I said in a previous video, I love Star Wars too. Well, I can't say I love Star Wars, but, you know, I can't say I love Star Wars as much as I love Transformers or Gundam, but I do have a love for Star Wars. Um, Enough that I bought a helmet years ago, like long time ago. I was still in high school when I got this thing, and I'm glad I found it because it just reminded me of like fun times I had in high school, and it reminded me of a time that me and two of my friends stayed over, and one of them was sleeping, and we just kept on pressing the little Darth Vader breathing button, and we had a camera recorded, a hidden camera recorded, and it was just a funny scene. But for graduation, we accidentally recorded over it, and it was a really sad moment because that video was hilarious. But anyway, aside from that, I kind of my liking for Star Wars kind of been rekindled. So one day I decided to go to Target, and I was supposed to buy a Bumblebee figure or a Captain America figure, and then I saw these figures on sale for $6.99, and I came across a Darth Vader, and it was like the only one, and a part of me was wondering should I get it or not because I like Darth Vader. Not sure if this figure was good at the time. It was kind of an impulse buy, and of course I got it because it's obviously in my hand. I haven't opened it obviously because I don't know if it's worth opening or not. I've asked FX Friends, who's a great reviewer of Transformers and everything Hasbro, and I asked him about the figure if it was the same thing as the the Vintage Collection, I guess it's called. And he claims that this figure has pretty crappy articulation. So maybe it's worth opening, and then if I find a better Darth Vader figure, then maybe that one I will keep in the box. But I'm still kind of deciding whether I want this one to be the one that's open because it has crappy articulation, and then, or leave this one in the box because it has crappy articulation, and then mess with the one that, mess with the vintage one that has the better articulation for, you know, playing around with. Does this mean I'm going to start collecting Star Wars figures? Yes and no. Yes, as in I'm going to find some good ones that I really like, and no, because I'm not going to get into it as I did with Dark of the Moon and Captain America, even though I only have a few Captain America figures. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what's been keeping me busy. Video games, Darth Vader, I've been online too much. I'm getting fat. Like, that's why you only see the top part of my body. No, I'm just playing with that. Been messing with my dog, but I have been working out and stuff like that, so I've been trying to just keep myself busy aside from sitting down, things from sitting down. So, and you know, just trying to stay active. You know, school's back for the kids and stuff, so that means there's not much for me to, you know, sit around and do and chill. I have to actually do stuff. So yeah, I've just been keeping myself busy. Haven't been, well, although I should be, when I have some extra downtime, when I'm not on Tumblr, when I'm not playing video games, I should be finishing up this GM Type C. There's really only one more video I have to do, and then it's done. Well, two more if you count the review, which I will gladly interrupt my Dark of the Moon series of figure reviews just to get that review out, because I don't know, like I said, my my liking for Gundam and you know, for the fun of building stuff, I've kind of found that. So, yep, alright, this is going to be a 19-minute video, too long for a lot of things, but then again, I haven't really talked to you guys in a long time, except for reviews. So yeah, if you do have Tumblr, let me know. But I will warn you, there's explicit content on there. Well, okay, I'm just kidding. There's nothing but, like, graffiti, you know, models, not model kits, well, yeah, sometimes model kits, but models, I'm talking about, like, import models, females. Cars, GTRs, Civic, not really Civics, GTRs, Nissans mostly, and just a little bit of blogging. So let me know if you have Tumblr, and I will message you my thingy if you want to follow. Okay, peace out. Bye.